Hi, this is 16Filmmeter with a new movie review of the Deadpool movie with your host Paddy and
Will.
Will. You like that? I always say and then you fill it
Yeah,
in.
because I like saying my name.
So this movie Deadpool stars Ryan Reynolds and it just came out there this week.
Yeah, as the titular Deadpool.
Now, if you're not familiar with Deadpool, the story is very, very simple. It's a guy in a mask who talks to the camera.
He's been experimented on, and his face is all messed up, so he wears a...
He was experimented on by the same group as Wolverine, and we know Wolvie from the past movies as
Hugh Jackman. Yeah. He's a method actor.
Yeah, he's a method actor. He actually allowed metal to go into his skin for that role.
Yeah, well, I heard for his audition he would sellotape various cutlery instruments to his knuckles.
Yeah, and then they CGI in that it looks like something different.
And obviously, a body like Wolverine's couldn't be made.
It's not real.
Yeah, so obviously CGI'd him completely. He's in a bodysuit like Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
So he'd like climb up and then he'd be like...
I saw him in that Andy Serkis outfit with all the patches, like
a bit
nicotine patches everywhere. And I think some of them were. Now, Ryan Reynolds is a famous star known for things
something
like...
of a Hollywood
yeah, well, you
man.
know, I take my prejudice of Ryan Reynolds away from my review because I hate Ryan Reynolds.
You don't like his acting?
No, I hate him.
It sounds like
It's not about his acting. It's just about
it's
him.
a personal thing.
It's a very personal thing.
Is there any pretext to this? Is there any kind of...
Yes.
Is there a reason why you hate Ryan Reynolds so much?
A couple of years ago, I was just driving the car down the road. You know the big road.
Yeah,
out
I
in
know
our
that.
place.
Yeah.
And he was trying to cross the road.
Ryan Reynolds was in our town trying to cross our road.
Not our road, but yeah, he was in our town. Yeah, he was doing some promotion thing.
In our town?
Yeah, in our town. I think it was for maybe Green Lantern or something back then.
Our town of like what, 10,000 people?
He was. I don't know why he was there. Maybe it was a holiday.
Are you sure it wasn't this guy who looked like Ryan Reynolds?
No, it was.
People
Ryan
with that
Reynolds.
hair generally look like Ryan Reynolds. You know the hair I'm talking about.
No. Look, the light was going orange, so which meant that I could go if the way is clear, and the way was clear until he jumped out of nowhere. I think he was behind a skip or something. Well, he didn't.
Was he in his right mind? Was he coked up or anything?
No. He was just walking across the street like a normal dude. Like he came out in an alley. I don't know where the alley led to or where he was coming from. He had a bag in his hand, but
that can't have been Ryan Reynolds.
And then I stopped and let him go by, and he banged on the bonnet, making me look like a fool.
That can't have been Ryan Reynolds.
I
hear he was a very nice man. I hear he's very polite.
No, it banged on the bonnet. He looked at me, and then he said, "You," and kept on walking.
He won't be a bonnet banger.
He was a
not
bonnet
not
banger.
Ryan.
He banged my bonnet.
I thought he showed respect to bonnets.
Maybe his own, but he does not show respect to anybody else's bonnet.
Wow. Maybe. No. It can't have been Ryan
It
Reynolds.
was him.
Can't
He
have
looked at me.
Okay,
And
maybe
he said, "You."
maybe Ryan Reynolds is a bonnet banger, but there's no way that would have been him in the town. There are a million guys who look like Ryan Reynolds. He's a very stereotypical face.
That was the one guy I ever saw who looked like Ryan Reynolds, and he banged my bonnet, as if he had no other.
How hard
care
did
in
he
the
bang
world.
your bonnet?
He banged it like that.
Well, that's pretty hard.
It was hard, yeah. It shook. Well, it didn't shake the car, but it shook the
No,
bonnet.
but it's not about the bonnet banging. It's about the likelihood of him being in our town, our small town.
Well,
He's a worldwide movie star.
if he listens to this, he'll know, and he'll know straight away, and then he'll think, "Oh, that Will guy." You know,
He never met me. I never.
Well,
I'm not sure if
he'll
you
hear
met.
And this is one of the first Marvel movies to be R-rated. Well,
Yeah.
R-rated for violence.
Yeah, and also for
Because-
nudity, swearing, all that kind of stuff. All
A
the
lot
stuff you
of
expect.
Ryan Reynolds nudity. A lot of
Yeah, and his body's all mangled, and they linger so long on specific parts.
Yeah, things flopping off.
Things flopping at you in 3D.
He says a lot of quippy things to the camera.
Yeah.
And you know, it takes you into it. It's nice and it's cute, and you know, if I didn't hate Ryan Reynolds, I would like this movie.
Yeah, it managed to be cute and a bit cuddly, even though it's so violent and disgusting. Paddy, what did you think of Deadpool?
Ryan Reynolds affected me as a person badly with that
Yeah.
incident. So I'm just gonna give it 3 of a kind.
Okay.
Just 3 cards. 3 of a kind.
For Ryan Reynolds.
No, not for Ryan Reynolds, for Deadpool.
Okay.
Because I don't like Ryan Reynolds.
Okay. If that was Ryan Reynolds, I didn't have the same problem with Ryan Reynolds. I don't have any personal beef like you do. I liked the movie, but I thought the contrast of the nice stuff with the violence
3D.
and the 3D genitalia was a bit much. So I give it about 2 pairs. I still recommend you go see it, but note that the tonal discrepancy is so vast that it might induce not enjoying in the viewer.